This nigga looking like a...
I was recording?
Yeah, it's recorded. This nigga looking like a... Yo, welcome back, son.
What's good? What's good? How you been, man?
What's going on, man? We got my boy Rashid back on the podcast.
Ooh.
Because Abdalla's out of town, you know, doing business, you know what I'm saying, handling business in Atlanta. So I got my guy back.
What's good? What's good?
Jehovah's Witness.
I don't even know what they practice, no nothing, bro.
What's good, son? It's been a minute since niggas saw each other.
When the last time I seen you? Probably the Cups and Combos, right?
Probably. Yeah.
Halloween.
No, it was that long?
That's the last time
when you brought your girl?
Jamie, yeah.
To really?
Cups
Halloween?
and Combos, bro. Because after that, November I was in Minnesota. December I was in Minnesota.
Yeah.
January I was back here, and I just went to Cali in March. So yeah.
That's crazy. Damn. How you been though?
I've been good, living, working on business. That's about it. Get ready to go to Africa.
You be knocking on niggas' doors and shit, 8 in the morning?
Nah, never that.
Did you know the truth?
What is the truth, bro? Let's hear some facts. What you got planned for today?
We're gonna talk about a few things, man. I want to get to some things that you be getting into, man. I know you have an organization or foundation where you help out the youth and whatnot. I know you're planning a trip to Africa soon. I know that. And I'm planning to go to Africa too. But speak more about trip to Africa and what you're doing out there.
So right now the organization that I'm working with is The Cause International. Started it in college with some friends. Kind of just really started out to make money. We started out with socks. People was like...
I still didn't get my pair, but it's alright.
My bad. People was messing with the socks, and people was like, oh, like, this is dope. So we made like 2,000 like the first weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah, eat like 50 pairs of socks.
Conflict. Talk a little closer to the mic, too.
I got you.
Yeah.
And then everybody was messing with it, so we just said, you know what, let's just keep doing it. We did one for breast cancer awareness. That definitely popped because our female population is so much bigger than the males on campus. All the girls bought it. All of their moms bought it.
That's dope.
And then, yeah, we just kind of started doing a bunch of stuff. Went to Guatemala, went to Chicago, donated. We went to LA to Skid Row. We donated back to the homeless, hygiene kits. So that was fun. And then now we're going to go to Nairobi, Kenya. So one of my good friends is actually from Kenya. He's a refugee. Well, his family immigrated from Kenya with the Syrian war. And so he came over here, and this was probably about, like, I want to say 8 years ago. Yeah. It was really not that long ago. And we just want to go back to the refugee camp where he grew up. And we just want to do like water filtration. That's what we did in Guatemala before.
That's dope.
So now we just want to provide clean water for the youth and for the refugee camp as a whole.
That's fire. That's fire. We all know how important water is, right?
Yeah.
Because we spoke about last week. We spoke about how Jaden Smith Foundation, water box company.
Okay.
They're building water filtration systems in Flint, Michigan, because you know
nice.
That situation hasn't been fixed yet. But no, that's dope, man. I'm thinking about going. Well, I'm not thinking. I gotta go to Africa this year. I gotta go to Africa this year, just cause I just feel like it's gonna sound cliche, but you know, like being Black American, African American in America, I feel like it's a piece of like you missing because like you used to like this watered down culture that we had that was like we're Americanized over that, and I just want to go back and like really like on some like Nas and Belly shit, like go back to Africa and really see the people and really, you know what I'm saying, really learn about their culture.
See where we came from.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide between Nigeria and Ghana. I've heard great things about both. I just want to go to an area where there's like little to no white people.
Yeah, I don't think there's no white people out there. In South Africa, more than likely.
Yeah, maybe Ghana. Nigeria is probably gonna be, but I mean nothing against white people, but like I just like I'm going out there for like a spiritual, emotional, like real journey.
Looking for some enlightenment.
Right. And then I don't want like no distractions. I don't want anybody that doesn't look like me. I want to see. I forgot where I heard this from. It was on like a podcast, and somebody was talking about they went to Africa, and I forgot, it was either Nigeria or Ghana. It was somewhere, and it was like, it's like a city in Africa, and it was like nothing but black people on billboards. Businesses was booming. It was just all black. It looked fire. Like some Wakanda type shit, and I can't figure out where I heard that at and like where was it. But I want to go there and just really like catch that vibe.
Nice. How long do you think about going for?
At least 7 to 10 days. At least. I ain't trying to make it no 2-3 day trip. Africa is not a
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Let's go 2 weeks.
2 weeks. I could definitely do it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I have the money for it. I'm just have to find the planning. I ain't trying to go somewhere.
Don't take no chances, bro. So one of my buddies, one of my really good friends, he volunteered in Africa. So like when I moved to Spain for that year, he also moved to a different country. He moved to Africa. So he moved to Hanga, Tanzania, and then he went back there recently. So he says like,
I've been seeing that name, the name of the country a lot lately.
So they get there. So one day he was on a bus. He dropped his wallet. Somebody stole it. They didn't bring it back. No, nothing. They just found it, but there was nothing else in there, like at all. I don't know why. I think
of course not, though. That shit would happen in America.
It was slow, and the thing that was crazy, a woman stole it. He was sitting next to a woman. So I mean, I can't say that she did, but it's presumed that she took it. So I mean, that happened. He had a funny story. He just came back from Africa, so this past Sunday got into a bus crash.
In Africa?
Yeah, old boy thought he was gonna like cut off another car, head-on collision. Next thing you know, the cops came. Everybody came. Bus driver's nowhere to be found.
What?
Conspiracy. Like so, little stuff like that. So
yeah, you gotta be careful.
He went out there. It's not even like to be careful. No, like find somebody. Like
be aware.
Be like super aware.
Yeah.
Don't end up lying food.
Right.
No matter how crazy that sounds, but just try to have all your ducks in a row, because you never know what happens, especially being black and going to Africa.
Yeah.
People look at you like, oh, you came from the States,
right? You're American.
Like,
yeah, right. You rich.
That's how it works.
Yeah, I saw something on YouTube yesterday actually, but the guy was white, so we probably gonna have a different experience. But he was like, when he went to Africa, that he was looked up as like an ATM. Like everywhere he went, like he said his phone died. He needed to use my phone. Nigga insisted that he pay him to use his phone. He said he got pulled over by the cops, and
they extort you.
And then the cops asked him like to pay him off to
they
get off.
You. Yeah.
It's like he said like mad little things happen, and people just wanted to get paid off so they won't bother him no more.
Yeah.
I'm letting niggas know right now, I'm not paying nobody for simple shit, bro. Like, I know I'm not from this country, but you're not finna extort me. That's why I want to go with somebody. That's why I considered you. One of my homies hit me up last night. She was like, she considering about going out there too. So we're gonna do some planning. You know what I'm saying? I want to take it serious. I don't just want to go out there, go to a hotel and stay in a hotel. Like I actually want to, but I also don't want to go into areas where I don't want to get kidnapped because I'm American.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I'm looking forward to it though. That and Bali.
We can mob, bro. I'm so with it tomorrow. We can bring like 20 people.
Where to Africa or Bali?
Yeah, I mean both. But
yeah, so I'm with it.
Bro,
I'm with it, bro.
Because the minute somebody asks me for money in Africa, I'm stalling somebody out.
Nah.
I'm so serious. Like, that's not what I came here for.
Yeah, facts. Nah, I'm down. So I'm down. And like, it's just the flight that cool. Like, once you get over there, you're pretty much good, bro. The flight is like, I can the flight is like, I was seeing shit like 18. Then I was seeing like, I seen 9, but it's a 34-hour layover.
Wait, but where though?
I think it was to Ghana. Which is on the west side. But no, I'm saying like, you gotta land in like England and wait like 20 hours.
That's fine. Because then guess what? You get 20 hours in England. You wasn't gonna go to England either way.
Yeah, but like, where you gonna put like your bags and stuff?
Bring it back with you. Oh no, you leave it in the airport.
Leave it in the airport?
Leave it because they're gonna have to take it to the next. You have to put it on the next plane and bring it to the next country. So you might as well get that day in England to just mac.
Yeah, I saw it was like 30-something hours. I'm like, first of all, the flight itself straight there is like 20-something.
It's a long flight.
So it's like,
I've been on those. They're OD.
I've never been on the long flight. I've never been on that other side of the world. which I've been feeling to go. But about Bali though, like I don't know what it is. The universe is telling me to go to Bali.
So is the gram.
This past, I'll say 6 months.
Yeah.
Bali in particular,
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing like on Twitter, videos, scenery. One of my friends went there solo trip by herself for like 2 weeks. Had time of her life. Some other girl I follow, she went there with her man. Amazing time. Like that shit looks dope. And then like I said, once you get there, it's dumb cheap.
Yeah, it is.
It's just a flight.
The U.S. dollar carries so far in countries.
Yeah,
like
except for like Europe, because euros is worth a little more.
I think it's like 1.2.
But even Spain, like Spain isn't expensive to live.
It's not.
As far as like hotels and shit.
Yeah, I would stay. I'd stay at an Airbnb. Hands down, I'll always pick an Airbnb. Secondly,
If you dolo, what if you dolo? You still staying at an Airbnb?
Still stay at an Airbnb. So we stayed at an Airbnb. It was me, Mo, and his girl at the time, and we shared the whole Airbnb with somebody else. So we had to.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we had to be real low.
Okay.
Apartment had no AC. The back door leads nowhere, literally. So we're on like the 4th floor. The back door led nowhere. Like if you open the door, you'll walk right off. Like I'm so serious. I'm dead serious.
Oh nah.
But they told us like not to go back there. And
you go 4 flights up.
but in all of the places that we stayed, like those areas, they were just like they weren't that nice. Like there was no AC. The apartments and stuff like that downtown Barcelona, like in the city, small windows, like they're not massive, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You don't get a lot of, this is nice, like this is where I want to stay at. They look like the peas, honestly, or even less than that.
Damn.
There's some dope Airbnbs though.
You were staying in the castle though, right?
I lived in the castle.
This nigga lived in the castle with dragons and shit.
Exactly. Harry Potter, he came through a couple times.
Say Harry Potter. But now let's jump into something, man.
Facts.
Rest in peace to all of the people that died in this anti-Muslim terrorist attack. 49 Muslims got killed by this white supremacist. I'm gonna get the details right now. But it's still a lot of people out here that don't believe that white supremacy is a thing. They think that we think that like that term is just like some fake some fake shit, and we just make it up to like be victims. Like nah, it's people that's really out here that's like, if you not white, you a target, son.
Yeah, it's a definite. There's really, I don't know, these people, I can't say they're weird, but something is not right about these people.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, we have, people say that, there's a lot of black supremacy too, but it's just like, is it really in the same, the same aspects?
It's not, the thing is, white supremacy, and I guess whoever would say black supremacy, white supremacy is a systematic, like, oppression. You know what I'm saying? Because they're the ones in power.
People that are oppressed can't oppress anybody. They don't.
Exactly. Exactly. So how, you know what I'm saying? So like you could say black supremacy if you want. It's not true because we don't have any reign over anything besides
other black people.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And even then, like, you know what I'm saying? We're not the head of much corporations.
Mm-mm.
We don't control the government. Real estate, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of things that we in no power. So that's the difference between white supremacy and I don't even like saying black supremacy because the shit don't exist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta use some people's terminology against them because that's the only way that they're gonna understand. You start speaking in definitive terms and they're just like, oh, what is that? It's how you would say this.
Right.
Yeah.
But let me look up this right now, cause Trump addressed it a little bit.
Bastard.
Trump addressed the terrorist attack. Somebody asked him, "How do you feel about white supremacy group?" No. They actually said white nationalists. They sugarcoated it. they said, how you feel about white nationalist group rising in this country? And he was like, I feel like they're a small group in this country,
What small group?
Yeah. And it's so ironic because since he's been in office, it seemed like they've been more overt about their shit.
They're like roaches in the projects. Like they all come out the woodwork. They just start coming around like, oh, now we got this. We got the man in office and he gonna make it happen.
Yeah, it's crazy. So the attack was in New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
49 people were killed by shootings in 2 mosques in a central Christchurch. And the guy who did it was what's his name? He looked mad old. He's only 28 years old, and when he got charged, he took a picture with the white supremacy sign. Apparently, it's like an upside, and it's crazy because when I was in high school,
I thought he was blood,
remember,
something like that.
Remember in high school when everybody on Facebook and like MySpace always did this in their pictures?
Yeah, exactly.
They always did this, and I don't think they knew that. I mean, I didn't even know. I didn't know that this meant like white supremacy. I don't know if it's because it's upside down or not, but that's a white supremacy symbol. And he did it in court and actually getting charged. But it's crazy that like it's so many celebrities that throw up this and they throw up that. You know what I'm saying? So it just makes me think like, are they not aware or are they aware that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like conspiracies like Illuminati or like are they with the high society? Are they low-key white supremacists? Shit like that. I don't really know.
It's ignorance.
I don't know, man.
Ignorance is bliss, yo. I swear, like, people just see stuff and they don't know what it means. And they just, like, pass it on because it looks cool.
So everybody was doing that shit, son.
I did not do that shit.
Me either.
That shit looked dumb.
Me either. Because I didn't want nobody to think I was blood. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want no... Like, even girls was doing it. Every picture was like this. Drake was doing it. Lil Wayne was doing it. So I'm like, I some blood shit. But nobody's blood.
All these niggas is syrup, bro. I swear.
That's the first time I heard that. You just made that up?
Just some
syrup?
Shit.
This nigga stay making up lingo.
Nah.
But nah, son, we gotta exterminate these white supremacists, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, I try not to watch like certain like shit on like TV because I know it's gonna strike some type of emotion in me. But like, I feel like this year I read something. It was like in the year 2018, we had like 308 shootings, and if I'm not mistaken, they said this year it's been a shooting like every day since the beginning of the year.
Probably counting the hood.
Son, who knows, bro? But still, though, like, to live in a... My bad. To live in a country where, like, there's shootings damn near even if it's not every day. To live in a country where some shootings damn near every single day, that shit is spooky, son.
You know what's weird? I mean, I can't really say that. I feel like it's been low-key quiet.
You think
I
so?
don't really watch the news like that.
See, that's the thing.
That's one thing. I don't watch the news like that.
I gotta watch the news. Well, I don't watch the news, but I gotta watch like social media because like
gotta keep the antennas up.
Yeah, antennas up. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Every time I watch the news, I kid you not, like it's always some BS, and I'm just like, dang, I got so much going on in life that I'm just like, I can't even keep my hands in this and that.
Right.
I just gotta like figure out what's going on because all these people in media, they get paid to talk about that kind of stuff.
See, we always talk about that shit on here. Like, it's like a part of it is like, all right, do we believe these headlines and these media articles of like this is happening?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're reporting on something that actually happened, but it's the narrative put behind it.
Yeah.
But then it's like the media is controlled by a certain group of people that want to push out their narrative.
Yep.
So it's like, what do we believe? Like, is there really shootings happening every day? Or is that a way for them to make a case to, you know what I'm saying, banter and guns? All these things take take part.
You know what it is, though? Everything that has to do with violence, I swear, comes right back to guns. Because all the white nationalists go, everybody else has a gun, so we got to protect ourselves. Yeah. And then every white person is like, oh, we got to get guns. And then every black person is like, well, white people got guns. And if old boy from down the street come run up on me, I gotta have a gun too.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be running around with guns.
Yeah, but the thing is, people are getting arrested differently. You know
of course.
Like,
white people pointing guns at cops. They don't get arrested.
They don't get shot at.
I'm black and I point a gun at a cop.
It's over.
I'm a dead man.
Yeah.
I'm a stain.
Sure.
It's over for that.
Outlining. Yeah.
I don't even know if they do that in New York. I've never seen that before.
I've never seen that in person in my life.
I've never seen it. What the fuck they gonna do with it?
Yeah, man. It's rest in peace to all the people that on that passed. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm kind of forced to report on these type of things and like things that's I want to shed light on. Obviously, I can't report on everything because the whole episode would be just straight death.
Yeah.
And I ain't trying to have my podcast, me and Abdalla podcast, be like on some straight just tragedy type shit. Because it seemed like every day it's a man. I seen so much the other day about a bus crash with like 40 people in it. The plane crashed. The other 2 weeks, 154 people died. No survivors.
Nah, that don't make no sense.
It don't make sense.
Somebody stole that plane.
That's right.
I don't care how much they report on the news, bro. Yo. You can't believe everything you see on the news because you really have to keep your ears and your eyes open. Yeah. But if you need to do research, go do research. If you need to ask questions, go ahead and ask questions. I think one of the worst things that's like happening right now is that journalism is completely dying. It's mostly because people can't afford it. Like most of these media outlets, because then you got to send somebody out there. And you got to keep sending money to keep them out there.
Right.
Keep them safe. You got to pay people. Look, that's too much. Nobody's going to try to pay for that anymore, especially with social media. Everybody's an Insta reporter. They don't need to pay journalists anymore. I got somebody right now. They're doing a video. They're doing live. What they're going to do is take it from Instagram and post it on the news.
Right. Yeah, we do live in an era where, like, we live in a court of public opinion. You know what I'm saying? Social media. Social media. It's a lot of pros, but it's also a lot of cons. And the pros is, I would say, is you a lot of shit get exposed very quickly. I learned a lot of shit from social media, and even though like I don't really take people's opinions too strongly, I always put my own thoughts on it. But bro, I be learning about shit so fast on social media just by being on it. Like shit hit Twitter the moment it happened. You got that Citizens app?
Nah, I don't, but I heard about it.
Yeah, it's Citizens app where like, man, I don't have it either because
like videos and stuff that's going on.
Like let's say I was to punch you in your mouth right now.
It's like
and you fall on the floor and you have a seizure and shit. You know what I'm saying? Is this possible? Somehow, somewhere, somebody would find that out and post it on the app.
A roach.
Literally, yo, I was somewhere. I was at my boy's Sprint store, and on Delancey, and somebody got robbed across the street. 5 minutes later, it was on the app, son. We checked it. It was a stabbing. It was a ruffle on the app. Just like that.
That's ridiculous.
So that's how social media is, but it's like a global. It's like you got 100 million people
using the same
adding their 2 cents, and then they shifting the narrative. And then you got these publications like, you know, these newspapers who got social media. They ran by regular people. That's what I realized. A lot of these like big companies, they hire regular people to run their social media. That's why you look on Twitter, they making jokes, they know the lingo, know the slang,
everything.
So it's like you got these people that they have biases, they have ulterior motives, they have different narratives, and
you know what's even more interesting is that people become completely numb to the things going on around them, bro. And it's because
it's bad.
It's always on the. Oh, somebody else got shot. Oh, okay, that's just the hood. Bro, oh, somebody got robbed. Where they at? The hood. Oh, okay, no problem. And then you create these like false ideology. I can't say they're false, but just like these really negative like outlooks on people and where they come from, and it's just like the hood or where you come from is just gonna be painted like that.
Yeah.
They're never gonna post an app where they be like, "Yo, look at this person doing something good."
Right.
Oh, they're doing this.
There's no Citizens app for like good deeds.
That's what I'm talking about. Nobody's doing that. If you see something good, post it on the internet.
Right.
And you know what's even worse? People will post something good and be like, "Oh, they just want some clout."
Right. They want
to get some. People want them to look at them and be like, "Oh, this person does good."
Right.
That's not how it always has to be.
My thing is like they doing good. Who gives a fuck why they doing this? That person who's on the receiving end of that, they getting some good.
Fall in line. Do the same thing.
Right.
How all them weird kids be like, send it. Do the same thing.
Yeah.
Do something good and send it to somebody else so they can do the same thing.
Send it.
For real.
Yeah.
Somebody in need. Somebody gonna need something. Help them out because you have it way better off than a lot of other people around you.
Right.
Bullshit.
There's not a lot of good deeds going on, man. I don't know.
I feel like they are. Nobody's just knowing because it's not being publicized or posted on social media.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I ain't gonna lie, but I'm out and about. I be looking for people to do certain shit. Like, but what you said about us being numb, it's a fact, bro.
Yeah.
Like I be on Twitter, and I'll see the craziest thing. Somebody getting jumped, somebody getting stabbed. I don't watch the videos no more because I can't really watch this. Right, son. The other day, I don't know if you noticed. You don't really be on social media, but you know, this past week was like, I guess it was a break for like spring break or some shit for like everyone was in Miami.
Yeah.
Everyone. I seen at least 6 videos of people fighting in Miami, son.
With the girl?
Was she knocked out?
Yeah. Somebody at my job showed me.
Son. She ain't even like, apparently somebody grabbed her ass or whatever. She thought it was some guy. She ain't even him that hard. He punched her in the face, knocked her out. The camera sways around. All you see is men and women, black men and women, run up with their cameras. Nobody grabbed her to help her up. Nobody made sure she's okay. The first thing niggas did was take up their cameras, son. Like the whole crowd. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been on this shit for a minute. I've never seen that type of reaction where not one person went to her aid.
You know what's wild? So I seen somebody showed me that video. I start scrolling through. Tell me why I seen the same event from a different camera phone.
Yeah.
And then I scroll down again, and there's another one from a different view altogether.
Yeah.
The first one I see, the girl is filmed from behind. She gets hit. I'm like, oh, okay, that's crazy. Scrolling down, it's one from the side. Next thing you know, you would have swore that somebody was like in her face. And you literally see her get rocked and her eyes roll around her head.
Somebody posted it and retweeted and was like, you just got knocked the fuck out. Like, it's a joke, bro. Niggas in the comments is like, oh, she shouldn't have hit him. I'm like, okay, like, I get that. Keep your hand to yourself. But at the end of the day, are we not men?
Are we not adults?
Like, are we not, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, are we not adults? Like, it's certain ways you supposed to handle shit. A little tap on my head, even in my face, ain't gonna make me so irate to really hit a woman with force to knock her unconscious. It's just not gonna happen.
I don't know why dudes be doing that for. Like I really don't get.
And
that.
nobody
even hit him.
Nobody approached him. Nobody. Those days are over. Those days for stepping in when a woman needs help is over.
And you know why? Because there's white women out here with hammers, and they will pop your ass.
Yeah. And
then there's black women out here, not even just black women, but women in general, who will really turn around and defend themselves.
Yeah.
If they have to, they gonna knock you out. It's my daughter. One day when I have her, she definitely gonna be one of them people. Yeah. If she don't shoot your ass, you get knocked out. I promise you. I promise you.
Right.
Because that stuff is gonna be over with. Like nobody wants to see their daughters get hurt. Nobody wants to be hurt. Nobody wants to be a victim anymore. It's over for that.
Yeah.
And all these motherfuckers deserve it.
Nah, that's a fact, man. I saw some shit the other day. That shit pissed me off. I was getting off the train, and it was something subtle, but I get off the train, and this girl was ahead of me, and I walk up the steps. She got off, and some guy walked past her. And he was like, "All right, get home safe, sweetie." But he said it like a creep way. I ain't gonna lie, son. That shit rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, why you talking to her? Why you talking? That nigga got me so tight, bro. I was like, why you talking to her, bro? She don't need you to say that. Get home safe, darling. Get home safe.
Feel right.
Bro, I shook my hand. I'm like, just go to the chicken spot, bro. Like, get your food, son.
Yo,
but I posted on Instagram the other day, like maybe like a month ago, and Chivalry's dead, son. You know that?
Is it though?
I think Chivalry's dead.
Is it though?
I think it is.
Because earlier today I held the door open and for a dude.
I mean that's like having manners. When I say chivalry, I mean that is part of chivalry. I mean like chivalry, like helping women up when they got strollers. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't see no issue with that. But I think, and top of that,
what you mean, like helping them or not helping them?
They should help them. Some women be like, "Oh, I got it. I can do it by myself."
Yeah,
like,
they got it. All right, cool.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the same way how you say like people get desensitized to things. So if a girl is constantly hearing a creep old dude talking about get home. There's a difference between, like, hey, have a good day today, get home safe, versus, hey, yo, ma, get home safe tonight.
Right, yeah.
Some people, you can have it in a different tone, and maybe that dude who said it like a creep, he might have meant it, but it just didn't sound right to the girl.
Okay, yeah.
And chivalry might not be dead. I'm pretty sure it's probably still around. It's still out there. And half the time, there's some people out there like, oh, you want to hold a door open for me? Oh, you trying to get my number or something? You want something from me? Some people are just like, nah, I just wanted to hold the door open.
I ain't gonna lie, I've never got that response. Maybe because I don't know, I go with that vibe, but I remember one time I was going out and like within an hour I seen a woman. She was I was getting off the train and I was a little further back. I didn't even reach the stairs yet, but this guy was walking behind this girl and she was carrying up the baby stroller with the baby in the stroller, obviously. He's walking directly behind her. In my head, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, boy? Honestly. So, when it was time to go up the other 2 flights of stairs to go to the street level, I helped her. I said, you need help? She's like, yeah. I helped her up, right? Like I think like 40 minutes after I was going home to change, I went back out. This lady was walking down the stairs with 2 suitcases. And some man, he was like probably like 40 years old, probably older, looked at her, walked down the stairs. I'm like, yo, what is wrong with y'all niggas, B? And I went over there, I helped her. It's not even on no bragging shit. It's just like, when you say people getting numb, you mean like men are being numb to like helping women?
Facts.
That shit is crazy.
I think it's dumb.
That shit is crazy.
And sad. Like, honestly, like there's no big deal in it. And sometimes men think the same way, like, oh, she might think I want something.
Bro, just ask, bro. She get an attitude, walk away.
Or, oh, she's an adult, she can do it herself.
Come on, my nigga. We all adults, bro.
People are weird. Weirdos, bro.
Come on, man.
Like, people just see things and they just, or see or hear things, and they don't rub them the right way, and oh my God, I'm so offended. Oh my God, like, please don't say that again. It could be anything.
Yeah. Nah, we're definitely living in a sensitive time. We're definitely living in a, yo, can I do that?
You gotta question everything.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I should speak to her. Should I say something? You know, she's giving me eye contact. Should I buy her a drink? Trust me, I get it. But it don't hurt to ask. Like, yo, you need help? It ain't like, it ain't no, hey, how you doing, miss? You need help? It's, you need help? That's literally all I ask. You need help? 3 words. If it's a no, I got it. Alright, cool. Cool. I'm off. You ain't gotta be on something like, yo, ma, you need help, sweetie? See, all that sweetie, ma shit, that's when you get them out of there. No.
Get them the fuck out of here.
If she wanted help, she don't want it no more.
Not from you.
Yeah, because you added extra sauce.
Nah. There's no sauce.
How you doing, beautiful? You need help? Bro, she just trying to get home, my nigga. She just need a little help. She don't need a compliment, son.
And then she goes home, and then she's like, oh, there's a lot of creeps out there. Some dude tried to call me this and call me that just so he could try to slide in my DMs.
Yeah, nigga wearing a suit.
An Adidas tracksuit out there at the train station. With some Timbs on.
Nah, any nigga wearing an Adidas tracksuit with Timbs, my nigga, you gotta go home, son, and change.
Cut your feet off. Leave them at home. Leave your feet in the boot.
Right.
Leave it at home. For real.
But Let's jump into something else. What we got here? I want to talk about this. So you know who Yes Jules is, right?
Okay. I seen her on social media not too long ago.
Yeah, she is a music curator slash promoter slash, I don't know. She hosts parties slash
she got famous
manages,
in Miami or something like that.
She's from Miami, I think, and like she do parties out there, and she manages a couple artists. White girl, has a decent body.
Okay.
Yeah.
I seen she started somebody said, or some kind of media outlet said that she had started a media agency for all women.
That I can't confirm or deny.
Yeah, that's just what I heard.
Yeah.
Or what I read about.
Yeah. So let me just give the people a little backstory on Yes Jules. I'm not gonna give a biography, but from what I've heard by and what I've learned recently. So she been on this podcast called Easily Offended with It's Bizkit, and he's like a social media guy. He's in the hip hop realm. He hosts parties. He does appearances. He's in the culture basically. And then Murder Mook, who's legendary battle rapper, and then some other white guy, I forgot his name. They all on the podcast, and they had her as a guest. And she has a bad rap around her. Now I ain't gonna lie, I'm be honest. From what I've heard on the podcast, she doesn't come off how I first perceived her. I'm not letting her off the loose though, cause now you hear somebody's story, it's easy to be like, oh, she ain't that bad. But like you gotta look at the whole thing. But she has like she's posted questionable things in the past on social media. Like she circles around that narrative of like, oh, black women don't like me because I have a fat ass, and like black women don't like me because black men like me, and like she's in that like white girl bunch. That's very muddy waters. You gotta be very careful, Yes Jules, cause those are very, you know what I'm saying, like. And then she posted in the past a tweet with a shirt that says "niggas always lying" or "niggas be lying."
That was the post. That was the post.
And it basically, she was like, "Should I wear this to the festival tomorrow?" And you're not supposed to say that word in any fashion. She didn't say it, but
she kind of said it. If
you gotta tread lightly.
Shirt, you take that statement as if you said it.
Right. And she had a couple more things that she said and rubbed people the wrong way in the culture. Like Karen Civil, shout out to Karen Civil, Scotty Beam, shout out to Scotty Beam. These are black women in the culture that are doing things for our people. We're gonna put people on the forefront musically. They have podcasts. They they do things in the culture that's good. But yeah, the discussion about the podcast was Murder Mook. Murder Mook, come in front of the black congregation, my nigga. Come in front of the black congregation, cause I ain't gonna lie, Mook, you was sounding like a real Mook son. You ain't listen to that episode, right?
I never heard. I just heard the snippet.
He was saying a lot of wild shit. Like he was giving niggas passes to say nigga. He grew up in Harlem, right?
There's no such thing as a pass. Period.
Right. And look, Rashid, he went to school in Minnesota.
That's a fact.
It's a lot of white people. He has a lot of white friends. We're gonna get to that though. We'll get to that. But he was like, he asked her, oh, what's your background? And she was like, oh, I'm white and Puerto Rican. No, she said, I'm Italian and Puerto Rican. He was like, oh, you black. He was like, oh, you can say nigga. I'm like, what? First of all, I'm on the edge of certain Puerto Ricans saying nigga.
Yeah. Because
if you one of them Puerto Ricans that like, you grew up with us and you black, but you Puerto Rican, you from a Spanish speaking country, you Hispanic, but you know your roots, and you know what I'm saying? Cool. It ain't really much I could say because I deem you as black, so how am I going to tell you can't say nigga? But if you one of them Puerto Ricans that you don't think you black, and you think you white, and you think you better than people that's brown skin, dark skinned, I'm not allowing you to say a nigga in front of me. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But for her, she doesn't. I'm pretty sure she's grew up around like black people in Miami, Haitians, stuff like that. But it still don't give you the right.
She already separated herself the minute she said, "Oh, black girls don't like me," etc.
You see? Yeah.
You already separated yourself. You already said, black girls. You're not a black girl.
Yeah.
You're a white girl.
Yeah.
Who's from Miami. There's a lot of them. They can't say nigga.
Yeah.
But I can't lie, like, this is where we tread lightly, because who is to say that?
Who's to say we can't say the word?
Because we shouldn't even be saying it.
That's where I disagree. Why you say that? Why you say we can't say it?
I mean, like,
into it.
Of course, like, yeah, we're gonna say it. We grew up in the hood. We kind of just like, it kind of just like happened, and it just kept happening, and we just go with the flow. Mm-hmm. But even when I'm like around certain people, I try not to say it a lot.
Yeah,
I try not to say it a lot.
I remember for white people, I'm not saying nigga. Just because I don't want to make anybody feel comfortable. And I don't want to make y'all niggas feel like y'all cool enough to call me that back.
I swear, if a person was to ever do that, I think...
You never been called a nigga before in Minnesota?
No.
Like in a nice way? Like, yo, what's up, my nigga?
By some homies, by black people.
Okay, not by
black people, not by white people.
Okay.
I think I've heard... So I heard one day at a bar...
That's where it happens.
At a bar, they always drunk. Don't let that alcohol get you from here to here and down to the floor real fast. Yeah. So, old boy was at the bar. We was all chilling, and we was all like dapping each other up. And I'm pretty sure old boy was like, it was a white guy. Oh, what's good, my niggas? And I was like, so this is like where the DJ kind of. This is same time. This is where everybody kind of turns heads and just like,
and was like,
don't say that. Like, we don't want to knock you out.
Was he embarrassed?
Yeah, of course. Definitely embarrassed. He was just like taken back, and he was just
like, cause some niggas stand their ground like, y'all can say it. Or why can't I say it? I'm not racist. I have black friends.
Yeah, that's
you
racist.
know them types.
That's racist. And that's OD racist. And hell no, it's not, because we all stopped and just like, yeah, bro, don't say that. We don't want to knock you out here, nor there, or outside. Like, it's not happening. Just don't say it.
Right.
Like, you know where it starts. Just do not say it. But at the same time, it's like, of course, like for us, that's a greeting. That's like my guy, my bro, my nigga, like
my homie. Yeah.
It happens. Like, I totally get that. Sometimes we just like, I wouldn't say everybody, but you kind of say it so much. Let's say you take it somewhere else, out into a different community, and you make other people feel like, oh, like, if my black friend calls me my nigga, then I should be able to say it back to him. No.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not calling any of my white friends nigga. It may slip out, like let's say, like, how can I say this? Like, I would never greet them like, yo, what's up, my nigga? Like, saying my nigga in a sentence just sounds weird. Even to black people, like, that whole, like, nah, my nigga, like, I don't know, it just sounds weird. In the context that I say nigga, be on something like, damn, nigga, like, you wildin', nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like on the end of a sentence. It isn't like a greeting per se. I always say, yo, what's up, boy? What's up, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? But the reason why I say that, you know, when people say that we shouldn't say nigga, the reason why I disagree with that is because I feel like black people, we're phenomenal at turning some shit that's detrimental to us and flipping it and coming out on top. And like, that word was derogatory. That word was used to like hang us and really demean us. And I feel like we flipped it into something good that we could like.
We understand.
Like that, you gave us poison, and we switched that shit up and
turned it into Henny.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like, I feel like for people to say that we shouldn't say it anymore is like, it's like, we made that good for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we championed that. Like, we made it good for us. I'm definitely ain't letting a white person say that I can't say it. Who are you to tell me that we can't say that?
You should never, and I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, I would never say that either. Like, oh, never say it again. It happens.
I be trying to stop, but like,
I can't even say
violent, son.
Yeah, exactly. You see what I mean? You get it. It's hard. Like you see your homies, like those are your peoples. You just kind of do it. Like it's just a thing.
Yeah.
Like how you said, it's our greeting. Like it's our like mating call type thing. Like
yeah. I try not to like, but I'm around family.
Mm-hmm.
It's natural. I don't say it. I don't even curse with my family. I'm 26. I don't know how some people be getting off cursing. I ain't gonna lie. Hispanic people, y'all get that shit off. Like, son, I'll be at my homie's house and they be saying mother F this, bitch this, F this, all in front of their grandparents, their mom.
That's wild. That's too much.
And they be saying, oh, they don't understand. I'm like, bro, they understand what that means, bro. They been here. You been in America for a week. You know what F and B and all that stuff means. Like, it's just, they don't care, but like, they may not care, but I think it's still disrespectful to curse
in front
around
of somebody older than you.
Yeah, by your family, you know what I'm saying?
Supposed to respect
so even now, me and mom having a conversation, if I feel like I have to curse because it adds like good context, I'll ask permission. Like, yo, you mind if I curse? Because I still feel weird. Son, I feel weird saying damn around my grandmother, son. On some shit, son. That's how deep rooted, like, yo, when as adults is around, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta tone it down.
I probably never even cursed in front of my pops. I think the only thing I probably said was like shit.
Yeah, like
that's about it.
Out of anger.
Yeah, like if we're talking,
you stub your toe or some shit, like.
Oh no! Like if we talking about something that's like, oh, this person was just talking a bunch of bullshit.
Right.
Or like they were just talking too much shit. Like something like that. Never like, oh, fuck this and none of that.
It's like even in the car with my dad, if I'm rapping a song and the song is OD cursing, I'll still skip over it.
I'll bleep it out.
Yeah, I'm just like I just feel weird. Like, why am I cursing so much around my pops? Like,
it feels weird.
It feels weird.
Disrespectful. Like,
but so you telling me that in Minnesota you never encountered like somebody like, I know you named one instance where somebody said it as like a, you know, what's up my niggas, but like have you ever encountered like somebody doing it in like a racist way?
Like here, like a hard R?
Maybe not a hard R, but like they could say nigga, but maybe saying it in a condescending tone, like kind of making fun of like black people. Have you ever encountered that?
Making fun of black people, like
yeah, like not saying. I mean, nigger is just all right. I'm being racist. I'm calling you a nigger. I'm saying I'm being a bigot. But you know how some people that's not black, they try to like, you know, they try to like make fun of our culture. You know, like sometimes like in the past where like sagging pants was like a big thing. You don't really see it too much now. But back in the day, you'll see like sagging pants. What happened?
I've seen white people sag their pants, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really see niggas sagging their pants because like, it's not really stylish no more.
I seen some dude today at my job. He was black, sag his pants. He was at work.
Really?
He's a weirdo for that.
Oh no.
I was like,
what, with suit pants?
Nah, he had.
I'm about to say, because I've definitely seen that in church.
He was
like,
doing
what
like,
are you doing?
Nah, I think he worked in like operations or something, but
still, you at work though. You gotta put your pants up.
You at work, like,
yeah.
Like pull them up.
But even still though, like you ain't gotta have your pants up to your belly button. Like I sag my pants a little bit. Like my pants is like, it's like a little bit on my ass, but like I'm not sagging. My whole ass isn't out. It's like kind of, you know what I'm saying? Because my nuts could breathe.
I seen some white dude. He was from upstate. He from like one of them like back country type person. He was sagging his pants at my motorcycle class. And I'm like, bro, like his shit was like down here.
What are you doing?
I'm like, boy, you look like a bum. Like you look dumb.
You look dumb. Are you dumb?
Are you dumb?
Yeah.
I see it. I still see it in East New York. I still see it. I don't know what's wrong with people. Like y'all are all weird. Like it's not that warm outside. Like I don't really get it.
It's not stylish though. That's what I don't really get. Like it's not like
it's not even cool.
It's not stylish.
It's not even cool. Yeah. Like I seen white people do it, and I'm just like, y'all are all weird for that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Whenever I see somebody white side their pants, I'm like, what are you doing that for? I get real skeptical. Like, why you doing that?
I don't get it. I'll never get it to this day.
I ain't gonna lie, I did have a period in time in high school. I think it was like maybe my sophomore year when I tried to sag my pants. I ain't gonna lie, like I had these 501 Levi jeans, and it was kind of like the baggy, like the nice baggy fit. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to have like for like I don't think, probably like maybe like 2 weeks, maybe, and my pants was like under my ass cheek. I was really on some things, and then I was like, what am I doing here? Like what am I doing? So I'm being a follower, and then I stopped wearing it.
I gotta like stop and try to put myself in these people's shoes. Not their shoes, their pants. How do you wake up in the morning? I'm gonna go put on some pants that I spent money on. You get a belt at that.
Right.
Like a belt goes around your waist. How do you find yourself picking up your pants and then? Yeah. I don't get. Right. Right. I don't get that. That looks stupid, and you look stupid.
Right. As far as black people giving other people the pass to say it, that shit is corny. When you get the chance, try to watch that episode featuring Yes Jules on the with Murder Mook. He was just I don't know, man. He was sounding like a straight dickhead on that shit. I'm not even gonna lie. And I had a lot of respect for Murder Mook just because, like, the way he raps, it sounded like he would, like, he was able to articulate his words well. His bars were very witty. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the best battle rappers. But when you watch that episode, bro, he's trying to make simple points and he can't articulate it. Like, he's stumbling his words. He's saying it was hard to listen to that shit.
Maybe he was just trying to bag. Some people act dumb around trying to look cool around girls for some reason. I'm just like, for what?
Yeah.
Like, don't let this random ass person who's
and white girls especially, famous, I feel like niggas add on more sauce.
I don't know why, because you don't get to add anything. Just be yourself.
They put him on a pedestal, bro. I mean, niggas put women on a pedestal already. That they put women on a high pedestal.
Yeah.
So they can, like, get, some pussy out of it. But then, I feel like, let me know if you agree. Do you feel like certain black men put white women on a higher pedestal because it's like, and Nick Cannon said this, he was like, we see them as like, all right, my dads, my uncles, and my grandfathers wasn't able to get y'all because it was like a crime, niggas was getting hung for that and all that. So it's like, now it's like, we got y'all in abundance. It's kind of like an ego boost, like, oh, I got a white woman. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel like that?
I don't.
Maybe not for you, but you feel like some black men, because I see that shit all the time.
So, like, I mean, I personally don't, but I've seen, like, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you'll see guys and they'd be like, yeah, man, I found this white girl, and I'm just like, okay. But the only reason why I don't look at it that way is because...
You have a white girlfriend?
I mean, my girl's white, but then at the same time, I went to school where it was just like...
Yeah, it's like white women everywhere.
It's white people everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's no big deal. Like, seeing more white people in one space kind of just brings it down a little bit. It's like going to the hood and seeing black girls everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't walk around and be like, bro, I got this black girl. Okay. We're in the hood. They're everywhere.
Right. That's the norm.
Literally, they're everywhere. It's nothing normal. It's nothing new. Like, I mean, it's normal, but it's just nothing new. People just see something that they're not used to, and then they get excited about it, or it's just like, it's like birthday cake. You don't have birthday cake but once a year. You start seeing something around, you want more birthday cake. Oh, bro, I got this birthday cake. Oh, I had this birthday cake last year. Now you see white girls, and they're like, they treat them like birthday cake. You can have more than one. You can have it all the time.
Mm. That's a very good point. I still feel like niggas be corny though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I do feel like certain niggas, they just put white people on a pedestal. I feel like I know for a fact you've definitely been around niggas that whenever they around white people, it might be
switch up
like a professional setting. It just be like we at the bar or like we just at like a luncheon or like a brunch, and whenever somebody white come around, they on their best behavior. They jokes start getting lower. They not really being themselves. This is like you trying to impress a nigga. Why? Cause he white or cause he your boss?
Lack of confidence. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. If you can't be, I keep it real and I keep it 100 with every single last client that walks through my door. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, what's good, man?" I'm not gonna do nothing like that. I'll call my clients, bro. I'm like, "Hey, man, what's going on? What's going on, G? How you feeling today?"
Yeah.
If I could be myself around you, that should speak volumes. If I have to switch up around you, that's an issue. Imagine if my homies come around and they start switching up. Or I know that they act different. I know you're a phony. I know that when somebody comes around that you lack confidence around, or you just feel like you're less than them, I know that you're gonna act different. So I know if somebody comes around, and let's say that they're white and you, like they're over you, you're gonna exploit me.
Right.
In a heartbeat.
Right.
Because of this other person.
Yeah.
I don't need nobody like that around, and you shouldn't not be yourself for anybody else. Just be yourself. Like that's all lack of confidence.
Yeah.
Be yourself.
100%.
There's white people that listen to you and be like, I don't know this guy, but he's kind of cool. There's people who don't care as long as, because guess what? When these white people come around, no matter how high as far as professionalism they are, when they're around their counterparts, they don't care about you.
Yeah.
They will act themselves. They will get drunk. They will get lit. They will say crazy things and not care about who's at the bar.
Yeah.
They're not going to care. They're just going to do it anyway. And it's because they don't have a lack of confidence in who they are. They know for a fact that if you say something about them, so you're broke or you're a bum, they're going to look at you just like that. They're going to look down on you the same way that you look up to them.
Don't be one of them niggas, man.
Don't be a bozo. Don't be fake. Be true to yourself.
Niggas, man.
People respect that kind of thing. People respect that kind of person.
I was literally just about to say that. I was about to say that, like, I was telling one of my supervisors at my job now. I was telling him the other day, because I told two of them on two different occasions. I told one of them, he's a Hispanic guy. Nigga is trash. I don't fuck with him. I told him, I hope he does too. Fuck that nigga. I told him too, I was like, I said, yo, whenever, cause we had a manager called Howard. I'm gonna just say his name, Howard. And he's black, but he's not, you know what I'm saying? Whenever he come around, all of a sudden, we gotta start cleaning. All of a sudden, we gotta start, stand straight. Don't fold your arms. Be on your best behavior. I said, yo, I'm letting niggas know right now, bro, when he come around, I'm not sucking his dick.
That's a fact.
Like y'all can do all this extra shit.
Bro, why?
When he come around, I'm being very regular. And you know what? That man do? He come around. Howard comes around. He be like, yo, like, hey, I like your shoes. Hey, I like your jacket. I see your waist. He be on my dick. He be on my dick. Like your waist. Meanwhile, all niggas like, And the point is like, these niggas that's higher up, they don't respect people that kiss their ass.
That's a fact.
When you solid and you treat them how you would anybody with respect,
they respect you.
They respect you more. Soon as they realize that, he a kiss ass.
It's over for that.
Nigga, it's over for you, bro. You're gonna be forever be a kiss ass. I told the other guy that too. Another manager we got, he's an older guy, been in the company for like 10 years. He cool though. I told him, I said, yo, I'll be honest, like, when these niggas come around, y'all treat them like the boogeyman, like, I'm not treating these niggas like they're the boogeyman, son. Like, I'm not.
They do that in my store.
I hate that shit,
like, the owners come in, and I'm just like, they're like, the owners is coming, like,
alright.
So, when he come up, be like, what's good?
Right.
Like, that's it. Hey, what's going on? How you feeling today?
And they be chilling.
They don't care.
They be chilling.
I'm not gonna sit there and look like a dickhead and be on my phone the whole time when I'm supposed to be working. I'm gonna do my job, but I'm just like,
exactly.
I'm not gonna sit there and be like, dang man, how's your day? What'd you have for lunch?
Right, I love your tie.
What?
How about those Yankees? I only watch baseball. How about them Yankees, man? They're doing great, right? They're all Like, bro,
probably don't even watch TV.
Be yourself, my nigga. Like, as long as you solid, you be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you have confidence. You know that you're not better than nobody. Nobody's better than you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You in your own zone. You good. Once you start sucking these niggas' dick, son.
That's a fact.
That's when they be like, yeah, they got no respect for you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's no respect. Whatever I say, he just gonna do. He gonna hop to it because he a little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Forget all these fake people.
Right.
What you got going on coming up soon?
I got I'm glad. I got this Know Your Man, close to the mic. Know Your Network. Pause. I got this Know Your Network event coming up. Me, my boy Paul from Cups and Combos, co-creator and producer. My close friend Tasha from Tasha Talks a Lot podcast. My homie Natalie. She's so we all gonna be speaking. It's 4 of us. Mm-hmm. Basically, it's an event to where like creatives, entrepreneurs, people like yourself, people that's doing things in the culture around the world, people that just want to be a better version of themselves. It's an event to come and network. It's a free event. It's gonna be food for purchase there.
Okay.
And we're gonna be speaking. It's gonna be 4 of us. I'm not sure how the setup gonna be, but we're gonna be speaking about like how it is being a creative, being an entrepreneur, how we come up with ideas, what keeps us going, what keeps us motivated. And I'm excited, man. Nice. Before we start this podcast, we made a year. Now it's like 2 episodes ago. We made a year.
It's been a year now.
It's been a year.
Damn, time flies.
Time's flying,
time
bro.
Goes.
And before we started like doing this podcast, I knew what being a creative was. I seen people that did it, like podcasts, bloggers, and like YouTubers and stuff like that. But I never really got the hang of like networking. I'm just now like getting in the swing of like networking, meeting people that's like in my field and like no bullshit. Like it's really like who you know.
That's everything.
Sometimes more than what you know. You can know everything in the world, but if nobody's watching your shit,
nobody knows you.
If nobody could put you in position, then
perfect example is Zion Williamson. Easy. If nobody was posting videos of him dunking,
right?
Nobody was posting no basketball videos, he would just be another black dude that's nice at basketball or who's tall like a dunk.
Yeah.
Nobody would know about him. Same thing with the Ball family and the rest of them.
Right.
Unless they're literally just like breaking records nonstop.
Yeah, niggas don't have no choice but to hear about him.
Who is this person? That's how it works. Social media, little stuff like that. Who, like you said, who you know. Your network has to keep constantly growing.
Yep.
That's lit. What's the topic of discussion?
Basically, everything I just said. Basically,
just like
how does it feel being a creative? How we stay motivated? How we come up with ideas? What's the struggles we go through? Because like being a creative, being an entrepreneur, like you know yourself, like this entrepreneur world, like it can get lonely. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you want support and you're not really getting it from people you thought would support you. Yeah. Sometimes you're on your own. Sometimes you up late night thinking of ideas that nobody else believes in, but yourself. You gotta have your own vision.
That's all that matters.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. I've done public speaking before, as you know, but this is like my first time actually speaking at an event on like a panel. So I'm excited. The link is in my bio.
Nice.
On my Instagram and on my Twitter. And hopefully you guys could come, man. It's free. You know what I'm saying? Come meet some new people. You never know. You might meet your new business partner.
That's a definite.
You might meet somebody who could do graphic design for you. Might meet a photographer. You might meet, you know what I'm saying? Might meet some guy who's going to be the missing puzzle to your team.
That's a fact.
You just never know.
I might bring some people to that, actually.
Yeah, for sure. Bring them, man.
Probably bring my homegirl and my homies. Yeah. That'd be dope.
But yeah, folks. Shout out to my boy for coming. I'll just read an excerpt from your Bible from the Jehovah's Witness.
Damn, I forgot my glasses.
Got you. Nah, that's cool. It's cool. Next time.
Next time I bring my glasses and then I could I could tell you what Jehovah's thinking about.
Right.
Tell
the folks. where they can find you, social media,
I
websites.
got you. At Instagram, well, at Good Old Sheed on Instagram, GOODOLSHEED. The Cause on at Instagram as well. And yeah, that's really it.
You know me, Nico, Tressrare_Nico. All the shit's in the description. I'll put it in the description.
Got me out here spelling like a dick.
Right. Bye, y'all. Thanks for listening.